Hey there, are you a course creator, coach, or a service provider who's helping a coach or course creator? Then I want to walk you through what I call the CEO dashboard. My name is Carolyn O'Brien, and I help online business owners understand their metrics using templates and tools to visually see how your business is performing. And that's really the key to the CEO dashboard. It's going to help you as the CEO or business owner understand how your business is performing on a regular basis. It's something that's visually appealing to look at, easy for you to understand, even if you hate math and numbers and spreadsheets, and it's going to help you make strategic decisions moving forward. So in this example, I'm going to look at a couple of different metrics. I'm looking at leads and email lists, so how many subscribers are on your email list, new subscribers and unsubscribers. This is looking at a specific period in time, looking at December 23rd through 29th. And we're looking at over time, so week over week, what do those subscribers and unsubscribes look like? Refunds, right? If refunds is a key metric that you need to keep track of in your business, then have it on your CEO dashboard. Looking at the number of refunds, the total dollar amount, and the total for the quarter. And again, looking at it week over week. And then revenue. So we have the year-to-date sales revenue, the total number of sales weekly, and the total number of sales in a dollar amount weekly as well. And then we're breaking it down, the number of sales for product A and B, and then again, week over week, so you can see what's happening. Now, every business may have slightly different metrics that you want to look at, but this is one of the reasons why I love Looker Studio. So this dashboard is built in Looker Studio, and Looker is a free software. You can sign up using your Google account. I will drop the link below. And it will allow you to connect to different softwares and third-party systems in order for you to be able to visually see how your business is performing. A CEO dashboard is essential for every business owner and CEO because if you don't understand how your business is performing, and you're not going to be able to make decisions in order to drive the business forward. I'm going to show you the back end here. This is where everything can be customized, right? So I'm deciding here total subscribers, new unsubscribers. These are each different metrics that I'm pulling in, and this is where I'm able to control it. You can also, visually adjust how it looks as well by changing the color if that's something you wanted to do. I recommend you use your brand colors to really customize it to you and your business. Now, where am I pulling all of this data from? I'm pulling it from a spreadsheet here, and I use Google Sheets. I love using Google Sheets for my dashboards because it really is an easy way for your team to collaborate. It's free, and it really allows you to customize what data you're pulling in. Depending on what software you're using, you could either connect directly to Looker Studio, or you could build some type of automation or integration in order for the data to be pulled in. But I find that having a spreadsheet is the best way to get started when it comes to building these dashboards. And like I said, it allows you to fully customize what you're pulling in. So, if refunds was not important to you, this could be replaced with anything else. Maybe you wanted to track opt-ins, right, for a specific funnel you have. And I also have a dashboard specifically for funnels, and that's something you can check out as well. But if refunds is not important, then this information could just be changed to be opt-ins. Then revenue, right? This is looking at two different products. If you don't have two different products or you want to add another product, this will allow you to do that as well. I want to walk you through this date range control. This is a really cool feature that will allow you to set a specific date range at the top and have certain parts of the dashboard controlled by this date range. If I click on this box here, this is set to auto. Auto means that it's going to be controlled by this date range control. You can see it here. Now, these are not set auto, right? Because this is looking at a custom. This is looking at last quarter. This can be changed too, right? So if I want to change this to, this month, last quarter, this quarter, that's another option as well. So this quarter, now you can see how that shifts. And you can always just adjust the spacing here so that it fits. So again, you can see how easy it is to customize. Now let's go ahead and do this one too, right? So let's change this to be this quarter to date, okay? So this is looking at dates in the future. This is data I have here. If I do this quarter to date, these dates haven't occurred yet based on the calendar date that we're at right now. So it's smart enough to know what the current calendar is. So if I change it to this quarter again, now you'll see that data appear. It's a really kind of intuitive way in order to set dates to understand what you want to look at. It will also, when you're in view mode, allow you to go back in time if you wanted to change what these boxes are set to, right? If you said, okay, I want to look at actually like the previous week, you could do that as well. You could just change it in view mode when you're reviewing this on a regular basis. Another thing to note here is you can see here I just have one of the metrics, new subscribers and new unsubscribed. So I only have the new unsubscribed with the data label. So if you click on here and click style, you can click show data labels. And so that appears there as well. So sometimes I like to toggle it on and off because it can get crowded at times if you have too many on here. But if you're in view mode and you hover over it, then you can always see the data. So that's why sometimes I toggle off that show data labels because you don't necessarily need it, especially if you're in view mode. So again, right, and we have different percentages here, and the revenue figures, and this is all coming from our Google Sheet. I think that data can be tracked on a weekly basis. So every Monday you track for the prior week, Monday through Sunday. And that's how these dashboards are set up as well. So they're set to, I'll show you up here based on this date range, last week starting Monday. And that's my preference when it comes to looking at data. The business week in my world starts on a Monday. And so that's the beginning of my week. And that's when I'm tracking the data for my business and clients' businesses. And then in terms of when you would track more often than weekly, if you made a change on the back end, if you have a new funnel and you want to just make sure everything is working tech-wise, ops-wise, I would look a little bit more regularly. And then in a launch, I recommend tracking daily. So, a lot happens in a launch. There's a lot of time, energy, and effort that goes into it. And so tracking daily is best practice in my mind. I recommend that you build this into your Monday tasks, or you have a team member help you out. This is something that you could easily train a VA on. I worked as an online business manager for several seven-figure course creators, and I would set up a system and a process and have a VA track numbers in different spreadsheets, and then they would feed into the dashboard. So it's definitely something you can have your team help out with. And then you as the CEO or business owner would be looking at this on a regular basis on maybe every Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning once all the data is entered in. Now, there is a way to automate some of this data collection depending on what software you're using. So, you can set up Zaps to collect some data. You can connect natively into Looker Studio for some data. So it really just varies on which softwares you're using in your business. If you have specific questions about how to set it up for your business, definitely reach out and let me know. Or if you want to grab this template and not recreate it, plus recreate the tracking sheet that goes along with it, then click the link below this video and save yourself some time and start looking at your business in a visual way.